So the first fight of the night between Dennis Buzukja and Jamal Emmers just wrapped up. Really quick, easy performance there by Jamal Emmers. Looked fucking amazing. Dennis Buzukja was just sort of throwing wild overhands, and Jamal Emmers was sort of just on him the whole fight. Mixing really well to the body and going up top, and then yeah, just dropped Dennis Buzukja and yeah, finished him off. Jamal Emmers, I've always said, is super underrated. I generally believe this, and I'm not just saying this, but I generally do believe Jamal Emmers is like a ranked level fighter. Had a really close fight with Giga Chikadze, beat Corey Sandhagen, beat Alexander Hernandez. He has such solid wins. The guy is generally a really good fighter. It's a shame he missed weight because he definitely would have got a bonus here, but he did miss by a pound. So yeah, he was shouting 50 G's afterwards. Yeah, sorry, you're not getting 50 G's. You miss weight, unfortunate for you. But it was still a very good performance. I like I said, I think this guy's really good. I wouldn't mind seeing Jamal Emmers versus like the winner of Sean Woodson versus Charles Jourdain. I feel like that's a good matchup. That's a fun matchup. Uh, yeah, he's solid, man. Jamal Emmers generally solid fighter, elite takedown defense, really good fight IQ. Oh, actually, I'd say his fight IQ is probably the least best part of his game because he did try and go heel hook for heel hook with Pat Sabatini, which wasn't very ideal. But he is actually a very good fighter. Very long for the weight class, very powerful, has that long rangey power that a lot of guys have, like like Jarlin Turner has. Like he has like a 74-inch reach at featherweight. Like that is generally a long ass reach. And I think this guy can give ranked fighters some real problems. Like I would generally pick Jamal Emmers against Alex Caceres. I know that might be a hot take, but I generally do believe in Jamal Emmers. Sorry, my voice is so fucked right now. But yeah, I know. Yeah, hindsight's 2020 and all this sort of stuff. And I know it seems like crazy to say, but I would pick him against like Alex Caceres. I think he could. I think he could generally beat a lot of the ranked guys. He is a really good fighter. It's just he needs to stay consistent. He is very inconsistent, but he puts on some great performances. And yeah, he made Dennis Bazooka just look like some average Joe Schmo off the street. Hopefully, they give Dennis Bazooka another shot. Short notice against Sean Woodson, and then Jamal Emmers is some fucking tough ass fights to get. You're getting the longest fucking guys in the featherweight division back to back. Like, let's see Dennis Bazooka against someone who's sort of the same size as him. Because I don't know, I feel like it's a little unfair to give him these fucking freakish featherweights. There's not many guys built like either of these two are featherweight. It's a bit of a weird frame and build to prepare for in that featherweight division. So you got to feel bad for Jamal Emmers there. I mean, not Jamal Emmers, Dennis Bazooka, sorry. I mean, you got to feel bad for Jamal Emmers because he missed weight and he's not going to get 50 Gs. But yeah, I feel bad for Dennis Bazooka. Hopefully, just give him a normal frame size featherweight. Let's see what he can do against like a guy with a normal frame and not someone who's like freakishly long for the weight class. So who knows? Maybe he can fight really well against opponents a similar size to him. But I don't know. I just think it's a bit unfair for the guy if you cut him. Short notice against Woodson and then Jamal Emmers. It's like a pretty tough back-to-back fights. So hopefully he gets at least one more shot. There's not many Albanian fighters in the UFC, so it's a good market for the UFC to try and get invested into. But yeah, so yeah, really good performance here from Jamal Emmers. The early prelims are off to a violent start, so I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of the fights go on this card. But hopefully this trend continues and we just get violent finish after violent finish because that would really just make this card fucking insane. Because yeah, that was a great way to start off the card. I was thinking, why is Jamal Emmers even the first fight? Like he's generally a very good fighter, but that is a great way to start the card off. Fucking beautiful KO by Jamal Emmers. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. Really good performance here from Jamal Emmers. And it'll be interesting to see who they match him up with next. But yeah, the guy's a fucking really talented guy. Like I said, he took Corey Sandhagen's O, took Alexander Hernandez's O, arguably beat Giga Chikadze. Like, this guy is a legit fucking guy. Like, this guy's fucking good, man. He is generally a good fighter. He's always been super underrated. Like, I'd love to see Jamal Emmers go on a run, especially at this point in his career. So I guess we'll find out if that happens or not. Like, the guy's always winning most of his fights until he makes one mistake. Like, he was about to KO Pat Sabatini, and then, he made a big mistake on heel hook for heel hook, which, yeah, wasn't advised, but it is what it is, man. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. But Jamal Emmers versus Dennis Buzukja, amazing performance from Jamal Emmers, and I'm interested to see what's next for him, man. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.